Alright, boys. Well, I'm home. It was a long trip and it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed all of it, but damn, bro. I'm home and that plane ride sucked. It was the worst. Bro, I can't stand it. But yeah, like I posted about, Planet Fitness doesn't allow you to record in there. Seems like a Planet Fitness thing to me, but so that's why there was no videos. And Planet Fitness was like the cheapest option for gyms while I was there. So, damn, right, I need a trash bag. So that's why there wasn't any videos, but we're back today. It might take me a sec to find my groove, because man, like, I'm exhausted. I didn't get back until like midnight, and I'm just tired, right? So the house is a disaster, bro. I got back and like the wind blew a bunch of branches and stuff off the trees in the back, so it's all messed up, bro. There's a lot to do today, boys. And I guess we'll start with a nice breakfast. I already showered and got ready for work and everything like that, but yeah, the trip was fun. It was nice to see my family. It was cool to get out of California for a little bit. I'm excited to get back into it for sure. We're gonna make 6 eggs with some steak bites in them. My energy might be low today. It's because it just is. So don't mind that one. So let's get this breakfast cooked, and then I'll catch you guys when I'm on my way to work, bro. I'm just tired, bro. I need an energy drink. I need to wake up for a minute.
All right, boys, we are on the way to work, and I was trying to explain something to you guys, and I ran out of storage, which was funny because the thing I was going to explain is that's not faster. There you go. The thing I was gonna explain is I keep running out of storage on this phone, and so I'm getting a new one. I'm getting the 17 Pro Max. I'm gonna order it like tomorrow or something. But yeah, I'm gonna get that new phone, which means new camera, which means more storage, which means a bunch of fun things. But yeah, so after the steak, did I show you guys that I had the steak? I put steak bites in the eggs. Anyways, I also had this bag of candy. They're called candy blocks. It's like Legos, but they're candy pieces. And the macros for that are, it's like 90 calories a serving, 7 servings, so 630 calories. So I had that with my breakfast. And then for lunch, well, not lunch, but pre-lunch, I'm gonna have this can of Wolf Brand chili with beans. And then I'm probably gonna get some Safeway sushi as well. And then, out of the news, so tomorrow we're working out with my friend Ryan. I'm not sure if we're gonna record it. I think I might just force him to, because I don't really want to not record it. You know, I've been putting stuff off like this for a long time, and I don't have any content to post because I was in Montana for 10 days. So I think we're going to record that. And then also, here's also an exciting thing, is New Year's Eve, me and Sienna and Ryan are going to a little function thing. It's just like a little kickback. It's nothing crazy, but we're going to do that so you guys can finally meet Sienna. Well, I guess finally, it's only been like, what is this, the 4th video? But I guess it just feels like a long time because the trip was in between, and I'm finally getting back to it. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna go to work. If there's anything else I think of, I will reach out. All right, boys, we just got done with work, and I figured, well, today's Saturday, so I'm gonna go home to eat lunch since it's a half day. And we've been driving the truck around a lot, so I figured today we might take the Mustang out for a little whipski. My only thing is, like, I hope it's not too hard to hear me, because, like, it's kind of loud, like road noise and engine noise and everything else. I took all my gym stuff out of the truck, which is kind of a pain. This thing's got a full tank too, so I'm not like, I don't want to waste diesel if I can just take a gas car, even though this thing gets worse gas mileage than my diesel truck. But by like 4 miles too, like truck gets 20 and this gets like 16 and a half. But yeah, I figured we'd take this to the gym. We can cruise around in style, feel cool. You know, look good, play good, right? So, oh, and if you're wondering about the outfit change, yeah. Decided I was gonna change into some comfy clothes after work. Alright, so I got the Young LA Sherpa, what's it called? Big ass fuzzy jacket. I don't know what it's actually called, but for now it's called a big ass fuzzy jacket. And I got the Versace shades on, and then some Amazon Essential sweats. I would literally die by these. Alright, if you know, you know, right? Amazon Essential sweats are one of the key components in life. But yeah, today's chest day. I know, chest day on a Saturday, it's whack, but it's just kind of how it all shook out. I did arms and back yesterday. Well, I guess 2 days ago. I didn't work out. But no, that was yesterday. Or yesterday felt so long because I was traveling. Holy shit, dude. I didn't leave, like, for the airport until, like, noon, too. So it was already, like, you know, half of the day was done. And then, like, half of the day was traveling. So it just felt hell long. Yeah, hopefully we're going to get a good workout in. Well, I know we're going to get a good workout in, but hopefully everything goes well with the filming and all that nonsense, so I don't really have to mess with it. I know we've had some audio difficulties, so hopefully all of that's taken care of. I hope my mics are charged. That's one thing I didn't really think about. I miss this thing. I haven't driven this thing in so long, dude. Holy shit. I'm gonna plug in my mics, and they're gonna charge on the way to the gym, which is like a 10-minute drive. Hopefully they already have enough to where I don't even need to do this, but just in case, you know, at least we can get something out of it. I don't really know about this angle, but it's probably the best we're getting because the gym is super busy right now, so I don't want to block anyone's path to anywhere. But we warmed up with some incline dumbbell. I did 2 sets of that. It started with 45 pounds and went up to 70 and did 10 reps of 45, 8 reps of 70 in just 2 sets. So, and now we're doing plate loaded chest press, and yeah, we got 2 plates loaded on. So let's get it. But yeah, the gym's just really busy right now, so I don't know how good the footage from today is gonna be, but it's the only kind of time I could come is right now, so I guess I'm gonna have to deal with this. Let's get it. Worst part is all the plates are being used, so it's like these are the only ones that are around. It's like 2 plates and a 35, which probably all I need, to be honest, but I hate when they're like not matching. So we'll do this, 2 more sets, and then we'll go to pec deck if it's open, which right now it is. And we'll do 3 sets of that. Then probably sneak in some incline Smith, or the worst one is I don't think we're going to be able to do any cables because we need 2 for chest, for like cable chest flies, stuff like that. And I don't know how open it's going to be. Right now there's one open actually, but I just sat down here, so maybe we'll sneak in some cables, maybe we'll sneak in some incline Smith bench, and then we'll definitely do some pec deck, because that's like my favorite chest exercise, if you're actually feeling your muscle fibers in your chest. This angle sucks so bad. There's not really much I can do about it. Alright, we'll do one more set to failure. We'll try to head over to the pec deck. Alright, one more failure. I waited for a sec for it to open, but it's no big deal. You gotta up that. $155. There we go. Up that too. Yeah. My energy is just so low right now. I don't know why. It's probably from the flight. I probably didn't really catch up on sleep. The pump's good though. The pump's good. That's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. Alright. For the last set, I'm gonna just do single arm. Or not single arm, but one at a time. Yeah, so single arm. That was dumb. That way I can come all the way across, get the extra squeeze. Yeah. It's only about right from like here to here, but it makes a big difference. At least like when what I can feel, it makes a big difference. So, used to.
Oh god. Oh, that chili does not sit well, bro. Alright. You got some cables now. But there's no cables open. Alright. Looks like we're going up close and personal for this one. I'm just gonna do some, not straight bar, but whatever this bar is. Tricep extensions, and then finish off some dips and call it a day because those cables are not going to free up, and there's only one bench at the Smith station, so let's get it. This angle is so trash. I'm sorry. Maybe we can move like here. Not great, but I guess it's better. So. Giving myself too much rest. That's good enough. That's legit all you need. I really don't like dips. I'll do 2 sets of 10, and then we'll get out of here. This place is just getting busier. And I think it's because it's New Year's. So, well, it's not New Year's, but, you know, we're coming up on New Year's, so there's a bunch of people who are going to be here for like the next month. Which is fine, right? After all, it's kind of the whole point. Is you want to get more people in the gym, not less. But just for stuff like this, it's kind of difficult. Because then you have to find a new time where you can go and it's actually calm. We'll hit this and we'll get out of here. It's like when I go too low, like past here, it starts to hurt my elbow and like
right here because my triceps are pumped up after doing like everything, like a full chest day and then the push downs. But I think we'll be fine. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. We'll be good for sure. And I keep like not talking at you guys because I guess I'm worried about like people in the gym seeing me like just actually eyeing down the camera and being like, what the fuck, you know? But like that's one of my kind of New Year's things is I don't really care as much what other people think. I've been working on that like as it is, like not just like through New Year's and everything, but just, you know, and you know, I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job, but the difference is I'm not pushing myself like into a zone I'm not comfortable with, you know? Like I guess not like really outgoing, but more like not carefree. I don't really know how to explain it. I guess just less insecure about doing stuff like this. I know it sounds gay, but you know. Right. One more set and then we'll get out of here. Damn, I feel like I realized that too late. Like I really should have been like, you know, it's like when you have a workout partner, right? It's not like you're just gonna ignore eye contact with him, but I feel like that's something I struggle with is actually looking into the camera. I don't know why, but it just bothers me that I can't do that, or that I don't do that as much. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I left this out. It's like my camera bag with all my like GoPro stuff and my mics and stuff. Maybe I should find somewhere to actually use my GoPro at. Like, I used to always just take it snowboarding and stuff, which is cool, but maybe I'll find somewhere where I can actually do something I can post with it, you know? Alright, get this thing off. Alright boys, this is too lean right now. Obviously with the pump, it's like my back's not pumped up, so. Here's the striations on my chest right now, my shoulders, like, insane. I need to drop my shoulders more. See how much drop down? Drop them down. I don't know. I'm still working on the posing. But I hope the lighting wasn't too bad for that.
All right, boys. Good gym sesh right there. We're gonna head home now. In the Musteezy Yang. Yeah, I'm glad we took this car because, man, I haven't driven it in a while and I'm having a lot of fun. So it's all good stuff. I was gonna say something really important. Yeah, so I'm working on these videos, right? And this is the 4th one. And I just want you guys to know, okay? I'm learning a lot as I go on, right? And I'll be good. Once I hit like 20 or so, we're gonna be dialed, right? I think to see you. What the fuck, man? So, not 20, maybe like 10. Well, anyways, I've been working on these videos, right? And I swear to goodness, I learn something new every single time, right? And it's really cool to just kind of feel like I am learning at it, you know? Like, not just learning, but being actually able to, when I realize something like that's wrong with the video or whatever, I can kind of just fix it almost immediately. Like the whole actually looking at the camera thing. That was a big thing that I realized. Okay, look, I'm not looking at the camera nearly enough, so I'm gonna start doing that, and that's something I can fix immediately, which is really cool. And I really enjoy doing this, and I just want you guys to know that I'm working on it, and they will get better. I promise you guys. At least, I'm not promising anything crazy, right? But I want to at least promise you guys that there will be enough people that see these videos that hopefully it's worth it for me. That's basically the end goal, is I want people to kind of learn something from me. I'd love to be like I was saying in that first video I made, I'd love to be the person that inspires someone else to go into the gym like I was inspired to go into the gym, right? And I know I stuttered a lot there. Come on, what are we doing here? But yeah, and I'm having a lot of fun making the videos, right? Even if no one ends up seeing these, I still feel like they're worth it to me because I feel like I'm just learning a lot, and like I'm kind of pushing myself and disciplining myself to actually do something. And it is important to me, right? So I'm having a lot of fun. I just want you guys to know that. And then another thing is, I just kind of want to incorporate Jesus as much as I can into these videos. And I know for a fact I'm not a perfect person, right? I cuss like a sailor, I zin, I do this, that, and the other thing. But but none of it is possible without Jesus. And that's something that I would really wish everyone kind of understood. And I heard a really cool quote from Bryce Harper. It's like, and this is kind of what same mindset I had, but I didn't know it at the time. If you don't want your life, then give it to someone who will, and that someone is Jesus, right? And I think that's really important to live by, right? I mean, there's nothing more important than what happens after this life. There's not one single thing that's more important than that. And I'm kind of a goober, right? I'm wearing a Sherpa and some Versace glasses right now. I'm kind of a goofball, but if there's one thing I know, and in all seriousness, it's that Jesus is Lord, right? Jesus is Lord, and He's the Savior of the universe. And that's simply it. That's all I gotta say. And I do want to start incorporating more of that kind of stuff into at least one little, snippet of either the Bible, the gospel, or just pray with me or whatever. I just want to incorporate something like that into these videos, into each one of my videos. And if you love Jesus, then man, I mean, we already got one thing in common. So let's I said it in the first video too. I love Jesus. He's part of my life in every single way. whether I realize it or not. And I want to help spread that too, spread the gospel, make sure everyone knows the good news of, hey, Jesus died for you and he loves you, right? So that's another little thing, and I know I'm dragging this on, so I'll make it quick right here. So but yeah, thank you guys for watching this video if you made it this far. And like I said, I'm going to try to get things in line, get things in order, and make these videos to the best of my ability, right? Because I do really enjoy it, and I want you guys to enjoy it as well, just as much as I do, right? All right, well, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and yeah, peace.